All right, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but literally what we do is jump on here a few times throughout the week and just share around an amazing program, product and opportunity that we've had really good results with. We're really excited tonight because we get to hear from Hannah, who's launching her business. So she's seen some of the results and the benefits, that we've had, and she's keen to share that with her network, her community, her family, which is pretty cool. So for me, I came across this almost 4 years ago now, which will be next month, so it's gone very, very quickly. And for me, I didn't think I was looking for something when this came into my life. It's funny how things happen when they happen. But I was working full-time in the government. I'm actually over in Australia. And I'd been with the Defence Force for 10 years and just gone back to work after maternity leave with my second baby on promotion to what we call Department of Human Services, which is like WINS for you guys in New Zealand. And it was probably the worst decision I ever made. I literally had to go back into full-time hours, no slow return. I had an 11-month-old and a 3-year-old in full-time childcare. And I was responsible for a team of employees, I should say, and also in a very toxic environment with a lot of drug-related, family abuse, family violence sort of issues. And that started to play effect on me mentally, but also physically. I'd always taken care of my health. I thought I was eating immaculately, smoothing and juicing and getting everything I possibly could in my body. But yet I started to get really sick, actually the sickest I'd ever been. I know the kids were bringing home every bug under the sun, building their immune system, getting into the childcare system and all those sorts of things. And at the beginning, my immune system was okay and it was, managing that. But then it too was getting what the kids were bringing home, and I just couldn't get on top of anything. So fatigue and all those things sort of just started to set in, along with the mental side of things, because of the things I was seeing I couldn't cope with and I didn't know how to talk about. And when you've got a young family at home, that's really, really difficult. But not only that, it was like the whole, my 9 to 5 was literally 8 a.m. till about 5 p.m. So the kids were in childcare from 6:30 in the morning to 6 p.m. at night. I picked them up, popped them on the couch at the end of the night while I got dinner organised, fed them, bathed them, put them to bed. And that was our routine through the week. And when the weekend came around, it was just fast forward, shopping, meal prepping, washing dishes, the house, trying to, get back ready to pretty much do it all again. I was literally working to live for the weekends, and I wasn't even getting that chance on the weekends to live. I wasn't getting that chance to take care of myself, and I definitely wasn't getting a chance to be a present mother to my 2 little boys. So something needed to change. I just didn't know what. My husband was working massive hours too, and this just wasn't really what we wanted. We wanted at least one parent to be with our children more than what was going on. Didn't want childcare bringing them up. And for me, a post came up from some stranger, some random on social media. And we see lots of posts out there, lots of cool ways that you can draw an extra income from home or better your health. I mean, the health side's really confusing these days because there's so many things out there. But for me, this same post kept popping up. It was health, it was wellness. It was about the whole families. It was a lifestyle. It wasn't some crazy yo-yo diet. I could share this and do this around my little people in stolen moments. So I decided to check it out. I watched a video a little bit like this one and realised it was Juice Plus. Juice Plus was something I had actually researched for my husband prior to knowing that they even had a business opportunity with it. He is the opposite to me, only eats meat, potato, white pasta, white rice, and that is it. So I was always looking for the next best thing for him. He had a massive gap to bridge, and that's what I was always looking for, and Juice Plus just ticked all those boxes. And I was still breastfeeding at the time, so I thought, you know what, if this is safe for me to breastfeed, that's a massive tick for me, because there's so many things that we've got to stop taking and take through those processes, through pregnancy, conceiving and breastfeeding and whatnot. So I thought, why not do the business, get it a bit cheaper and see what happens. I didn't have much time. I literally shared my results as they came in, and I was blown away with my results. It wasn't something I expected because I thought I was eating everything I possibly could. But within 4 months, I'd helped enough people by sharing my journey and with the program product, and even a few with the opportunity, that I could go part-time. And after 11 years in the government and this new promotion, my employer was not at all happy. and realized very quickly that I wasn't going to be able to stay. And I had a little boy starting 4-year-old kinder, and we all know those kinder hours are ridiculous, and I wasn't going to be able to do that. So I needed to start really showing people this amazing gift and what it had done to for my family and, my community around me. And within the 10-month mark, I was able to do that. So I quit, and I have now been a paid stay-at-home mum now for almost 3 years. So it's been like I've been on paid leave for 3 years, which is great. But what I've achieved and what I've learnt and the relationships are just massive. I now get to coach and inspire other people how to better themselves, how to be the best version of themselves for us women to truly shine and to have that independence and to find our voice. And I got to do that through health. So what is this Juice Plus? Juice Plus is literally, I'm going to say it's magic because it feels like it's something that's magic for me and my family. But in saying that, it just comes down to this one big thing, and it's about bridging the gap. Like I said, my husband had this massive gap in his diet, meat, potato, white pasta, white rice, that was not going to help him in the long run. I needed to get some fruits and vegetables into him. So Juice Plus is designed to bridge the gap between what you are eating, what you should be eating, and what you nutritionally require, which is different between each and every one of us. So Juice Plus came up with a fruit, vegetable, and berry capsule. All right. So it's not like anything you've seen in the chemist or in the supermarket or those synthetic or those artificial vitamins. This is whole foods in a capsule. All right. We all know that, government suggests we should be having those 2 and 3 serves of fruits and vegetables every day. Very doable, yet statistics show that less than 5% of adults are getting that done, and even more scarier, less than 2% of children are getting that done, which is crazy. But we all know, because of our busy lifestyles and because of our fruits and vegetables actually being so depleted in our farming practices here in Australia and New Zealand, and also the fact that we peel and pick them, we don't have half those nutrients that are in the produce. And when we bring them home, we're cooking them. So we're losing lots of nutrients in the growing process, the picking process, and then the preparing and eating process. But what they've done with this is these farms are 3 and 4 generations old. They know what they're doing. So the fruits and vegetables, 33 varieties, in fact, are grown in beautiful nutritional soil with no sprays and chemicals used. They get to vine ripen. Vine ripening means that orange or that apple gets to stay on the vine until all the nutrients actually hits the produce. You know, for quite some time now, our produce has been picked before prime ripening because of its want in the supermarket and because that's how we like to eat it. So the fruits and vegetables that go into these get to vine ripen, so the nutrients get to hit all that, which is great. And from there, it goes straight into our factories and goes through a really cool pulping process. And this includes the things we're missing out on: the peel, the pip, the stem, the stalk. The whole produce goes in there, goes through a cooling chamber pulping process, and then the water and coincidentally the sugar comes out, which is great, and it's left with all the best parts of the fruits and vegetables, all that cellular nutrition, all those phytonutrients, micronutrients. So the oil in the engine that we require as humans to keep all our organs running and to keep that inflammation reduced or to reduce inflammation is capsulated in here. And even in this capsule here, it's plant-based. So there's nothing synthetic or artificial about what's going on with these capsules, which is really cool, because I know for me, I've always taken my multivitamins or the vitamin D that I was lacking, vitamin A, vitamin C, whatever. You've always been taking these synthetic ones. And I know for me, being in the Defence Force, there was always that wee chart on the back of the door, and I always thought I was dehydrated, but that was literally my body excreting what it didn't recognize. So literally, again, this is just fruits, vegetables, and berries at its highest cellular level into my body. When I swallow this, it gets into the body within 3 to 7 minutes, into the bloodstream, and goes to work. And that's going to be different from one person to the next, just the same as you eating an apple versus me eating an apple. What my body's going to do with it is going to be totally different to what you do. How you digest it, how it gets in, how it's absorbed, and then what it's going to actually help with. So inflammation, it gets in there and it helps with inflammation. Now, this could be an array of things. It could be skin, acne, dermatitis, eczema, all those crazy things that we're always trying to fix from the outside. That's a lot to do with our diet. So to be able to get more fruits and vegetables in, that can help there. It could be with joint pain. It could be with just getting your kidneys and livers running more opulently. It could be just you're just tired. You're simply, and for me, I was tired of being tired and I was sick of being sick. So, you know, the fruits and vegetables on their own, it's going to help with build your immune system and your digestive system and all that cool stuff. Plus the berries is all the antioxidants. So that's your skin, your hair, your nails, all these cool things that come from plants. I love the fact that I can read the label on these, which is awesome. There's not some stupid big label that I don't understand. I need 3 dictionaries and a thesaurus to figure out. I know what broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon, rice, and kale are. I don't necessarily have them every day, but knowing that they're in there and they're in there together working in synergy, because you can have your carrot, you can have your beet on its own, but the fact that it's in there in that beautiful little group, it's because they work stronger in synergy inside your body than they do on their own, which is awesome also. All right, this has had over 37 peer-reviewed scientific studies done. So that's the highest classified research study you can have done on a product. It's the most researched whole food product in the market, which is really, really cool. And let's face it, our lifestyles are getting busier and busier, and we're resorting to convenience and resorting to takeaway or just ready-made meals, and we don't know what's in there. I know exactly what's in these, and these are only there to bridge the gap. And I guess I think where we all fall down is just the eating part. And that's what we're here also to do, to educate and inspire you to have that good relationship with food. So we have this amazing program in the background, which is free whenever you do Juice Plus just once. Got over 7 ebooks, hundreds of recipes. This has been put together by a group of health professionals headed by Kira Westwick, who's a nutritionist and a mother of 2, but she's also runner-up on MasterChef 2014. So she's an absolute foodie. The recipes are insane. There is chocolate in there. There's curries. There's KFC chicken. There's smoothies. There's juices. Healthy LCMs. There's stuff for the kids' lunch boxes. There's protein balls. All these amazing things to help you meal plan, prepare, and set yourself up for success. And this isn't just about you. This is something the whole family can participate in, because we know that, if you're going to go on a diet because you might want to lose a few kilos or something, that's not going to be sustainable for long term, because you're probably having that diet and the rest of the family don't want a bar of it. This is about getting the whole family involved, getting them in the kitchen, but not locked in the kitchen for hours either. These are quick and convenient recipes and they taste good. It's about getting the right things together. And it teaches you and helps you get that good relationship and get that rainbow effect on a plate. How to plate up, how to do all those beautiful things. And so we've got an 8-week shred that starts again next month. Also, we have 4 of those a year that helps you have that kickstart at the beginning to get some of those results. But then the rest of the program and the community, because it's all online, is there to support you and help you keep those results or keep continuing to have those results. So like I said, that's the oil in the engine. That is what builds your immune system, helps you with your joint pain, your skin, whatever it's going to do when it gets into your body, which is amazing. So that's the oil. You've still got to fuel the engine, yeah? You've got the program. You're able to make some amazing recipes and set yourself up for success. But again, we know not every day is perfect. This is helping us. Like attracts like. So we want more fruits, more vegetables, which is great because we've got that program. But when we're stuck traveling, or we're stuck on transport, we're stuck at work, or, the kids have got us going every way for their sporting activities. For me, I was the breakfast skipper. So we've got these amazing complete powders, chocolate and vanilla, really yummy smoothies, protein. And it's crazy because I've tried so many protein powders over the years, and these ones actually taste yum. And considering they've got 30 plant-based ingredients in there, like broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, they still taste so good. They make any green smoothie taste good. The kids can have them again. So, if you've got a child that's really struggling to have a good breakfast instead of the sugary cereals, these are amazing. We've got recipes to help turn these into pancakes and waffles. But these are great for post-workout. Great for a chocolate treat. If you're needing a sugar treat, there is natural sugar in there from stevia and sugar cane. Equivalent to a banana, but again, that's what helps you be able to put more green stuff in there, because you've got these really cool things here to add. All our products are gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. So pretty amazing also. And they've got these beautiful things in there from greeny leaves, just like the vegetable blend in our capsule, which contains niacin. Niacin's an amazing mood balancer. So it helps with anxiety and depression, just being a female, I guess, as well. So having those is pretty awesome. Then there's just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge, and that's omega. Omega we've been resorting to for fish for a long time, getting in enough fish, and then the fish supplement side of it, I guess, with omega capsules. But we all know that our ocean is getting more and more, I guess, wrecked with chemicals and plastic, and we're obviously eating the fish, and we're putting those chemicals into our bodies also. But you know, fish are just like us. They don't generate omega naturally either. They get their omega source from algae. So that's what we've figured out. Juice Plus has managed to create a plant-based omega. So this is great for the vegans. They're finally able to bridge that gap. With a supplement, and so this has got the algae, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, pomegranate, algae, sea buckthorn, and safflower in a beautiful capsule also. This is an array of omegas. So this is your eye health, heart, brain, skin again. So these two together are amazing for skin, and joint inflammation and pregnancy. So all these beautiful things are all from plants instead of, you know, made up in a factory somewhere. Well, they are still made in a factory. I guess they go through that pulping process, but they're not made up of non-plant, which is great. So this is all about just bridging the gap. You've got this cool program in the background to build up your lifestyle and your wellness toolbox, and then you've got these really cool supplements or nutrition support, which we like to call it, in the background there to bridge that gap. So now, just to bring that to life a little bit, I'm going to get a couple of the girls to share some of the results they've had with the program and product. So I'm going to grab Magda. Magda's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what results she's had so far, and why she loves sharing it.
Hi guys. So I came across the program about 4 years ago, and at the time I was looking to lose the baby weight, and I was struggling with energy. And I tried many programs before, but nothing worked. I just struggled to lose that baby weight. So I wasn't expecting the results. I was skeptical, to be honest, and I wasn't expecting the results that me and my family got. I ended up doing the shred, and I lost 8 kilos doing that, and managed to keep see my naked little boy out there. And I managed to, keep it off, as in I didn't pile it on. I've just managed that, which was awesome. And I also found at the time, it came to 8 o'clock, I was tired, run down, and I was ready to go to bed. But after being on the program for a couple of months, I noticed a big difference in my energy levels, and just as well in terms of my health. I was waking up, brighter. I actually jumped out of bed at 5 o'clock. It wasn't that I was hitting the alarm clock, 5 times going, I just want to sleep more. And I was going to bed later, which was awesome. I also noticed a big change in my health as well. I wasn't getting sick as often. And I love the program. The fact that it's so super simple, the recipes are easy, and the fact that it's family friendly. So I don't have to cook one meal for myself and then had to cook other meals for my kids. My kids also had amazing results and continue to have amazing results. They used to get sick, as Jana was saying, coming home with snotty noses or chest infections, ear infections. And they might get a cold or something for a day or two, but it, doubling up on the chews, and it seems to disappear with a couple of days. Like, they haven't been on antibiotics for, I don't know, about the last 2 years. And eczema. My daughter suffered really bad eczema when she was little, and after being on the program for about 3 months, her eczema totally disappeared. Before that, we tried everything, steroid creams and all that, and although it worked on the surface, it never got rid of it completely, and she hasn't had any eczema ever since, which is absolutely amazing. They love the recipes. They get excited about taking their chews in the morning. and we all love the smoothies. So yeah, we'll be part of the program and be on the products for life. It's life-changing. Thanks, Jana.
Thanks, Magda. And thank you for reminding me. I did skip that, guys. So Magda was talking about the chews, and they actually come free with any adult's order, or they can be bought separately. And they give your child an extra variety of 19 fruits and vegetables daily. And that's a part of one of our health studies. So definitely a company with a big heart. They taste yummy, and they're all natural again, not like the ones from the supermarket that are full of all that artificial sugars. So I'm just going to grab Sheridan also, and she's going to share with us her journey so far with the program.
Hi. So I came across Juice Plus about 2 months ago now. At the time, I was really struggling with energy and motivation. I had 4-month-old twins at the time, and a 5-year-old as well. So I was exhausted a lot of the time. I was up a lot of the night with the twins, and then really struggling to get through the day and get things done that I needed to do. My moods were all over the place because I wasn't sleeping. Since I've been taking the products, I've got so much more energy. I'm waking up feeling like I've slept and ready to get up and do the housework and look after the kids and that sort of thing. I'm not crashing in the afternoon like I usually would. I've got energy right up until bedtime. My skin has improved heaps. It's heaps healthier. My daughter is loving her chews. She is not someone that likes to sit down and eat fruit and veggies. It's hard to get her to eat dinner. She gets up every morning now and has her chews with her breakfast, and she does it without me even having to tell her to do it. She loves them. She's sleeping a lot better, so her moods have been a lot better as well. She's not as tired after school. Yeah, I love sharing this product because it's helped me and my family a lot, and it's something that everyone needs and should know about. It's so simple, and it's natural, it's easy. So yeah, I think it's something that everyone needs to know about.
Awesome. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you for jumping in. So there you go, a couple of amazing stories. And you know what, it's not always about us being tired and sick and whatever all the time either. I didn't think I needed. I thought I was putting everything in my body. I love sport. I've always played netball. I've always been a gym fanatic. I've always loved the surf and the water. And recovery for me in some of those sports was always quite time consuming. And since being on Juice Plus, I've found that the recovery rate with some of my injuries and actually surgery has been huge. So just what those phytonutrients and micronutrients and things can do in your body, you just really don't know until you get it in there, that's for sure. So before we hear from Hannah, which is what we're all here for tonight, is we obviously have this amazing, cool little business opportunity in the background, a chance to earn an extra income, because let's face it, 1 or even 2 incomes into a household these days can still mean that life is a little bit tight, and we're saying no to the things that we truly want and yes to the things we don't necessarily want. So, if you had asked me 4 years ago that this would have allowed me to be a stay-at-home mum and have that income and still have my independence and be able to say yes to the things I want, I would have just laughed. But now this is my life, and it's more about being present and taking care of my health and, building those relationships up and helping other people do the same. So we have this cool opportunity in the background, and literally this is all we do. And I know for me, when I started this, I didn't have social media. I literally had to turn it on to do this business. I felt that I needed it. And I didn't think I had the time. I was a mum of 2 very young little boys, and I was working full time. How on earth was I ever going to do this? But the girl that showed me this business, Lauren, she literally showed me how to share it with a few people. I'm not here to pest my family. I was definitely 100% straight away. I'm not going to go and chase my family down about this product, but I knew my parents needed it. When I started sharing just my results straight away, instantly, that I was skeptic that this was coming in, I found a girlfriend straight away, Lindsay, who had 5 people in her family, and she saw the potential in this product really helping them with their health. But for 5 of them to be on the product, it was a little bit expensive for her. So she decided to do the business, and I showed her exactly what Lauren showed me. Also, I found Catherine. She was traveling Australia around in her caravan with her and her 3 boys and her partner at the time. And they wanted some extra money, but also while they were traveling Australia, they just didn't have that, the resources of their own fridge or a blender or things like that to make the food that they necessarily wanted and needed. So she jumped on board. Again, I showed her exactly what Lauren had shown me, how to share it and help a few people with the program and product. And also what happened was they too started finding people that wanted something more. Steph also came into it, not like me, just going, what the hell is this cool product and program? Why didn't I know about it sooner? I want to show it with people. Again, I showed her what Lauren had shown me, and these girls started having this sort of thing happening with them also. People just wanting the product cheaper, people just wanting an extra income to say yes to more. For some of the women, it was just so they had more independence. So they didn't have to ask their partner to get their hair cut. For others, it was to get the product cheaper. For others, it was a holiday fund, pay off my credit card, pay extra off the mortgage. For me, it went from plan C to plan A, and now it's all about creating that freedom lifestyle that we, each and every one of us, sort of deserve, because we're all in that robot mode or society mode where we think we have to work to live on the weekends. And let's face it, if we are working Monday to Friday, the weekends aren't even living because we are playing catch up. So this popcorn effect happened supernaturally. And, who did Laura know at the beginning? Well, guess what? She didn't even really know me. But since then, this whole beautiful team and tribe of people just wanting to create a better life for themselves has occurred in such a natural and beautiful way. So now we're just going to hear from Hannah. She's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life and what she's looking forward to, I guess, with results herself with the program and product, and why the business made sense to her.
Thanks, Jana. Hey, guys. Basically I came across this awesome opportunity when I saw a post about it as well on Facebook, and I was really interested in it all. And then I met the lovely Jana. She told me all about it, and I was sold straight away with all the products and the business opportunity. Basically, I think these products are amazing. They're perfect for filling that gap, like Jana said, that you might have for your nutrition, which is definitely the case for me. At the moment, my life is super crazy. I have 2 jobs, personal training, and I've got another part-time job as well. Trying to manage my business and my clients when I get the chance. I train 5 times a week, trying to find to relax and do nothing, wind out, wind down, spend time with my partner as well, plus dealing with whatever life throws at you all the time, which seems like a lot lately. So I definitely struggle to actually find time and energy to cook healthy dinners at home during the week. So I feel like these products are really going to be an awesome addition to my diet, knowing that I'll get in all my micronutrients every day. Health and fitness has always been really important to me, and obviously I need to set a good example for my clients and to teach them as well. I'm also really excited to be a product of the product, and then I can motivate and inspire others to live a healthier lifestyle as well. I definitely believe people should invest more into their own health, and I know that it's time for me to start thinking about how I can improve my own health. I'm pretty excited for this new opportunity. It will tie in real nicely with my personal training business, because I'll be able to help my clients with their health and nutrition as well, plus anyone else that I can help reach out on social media. And yeah, I've been loving hearing all these inspiring stories so far. I can't wait to see how it's going to affect my life. I've definitely noticed that my health has taken a bit of a toll lately with how busy I've been and my, nutrition lacking. So I really can't wait to see how it all goes.
Awesome. So excited to have you. You are a gorgeous soul. And like you said, you're a PT, and I think, you get all the questions under the sun. One, because you guys are always great. You're always wanting to ask questions and wanting to know that and want the best for your clients, but you just don't have that time to give them everything they might necessarily need. So this program is there to help you with your health journey, but also your clients, because it is just so simple, it's so yummy, and it's not chicken and broccoli 3 ways. It actually makes you become your own master chef, which is really fun and great. But we're excited for you, Hannah, and can't wait to watch your journey and be there to help you every step of the way.
Thank you so much, Shana.
You're welcome. So I am, that before we wrap it up, I'm not going to go into every step of the way, but the business opportunity is really cool. Like I said, it's just about an extra income. We get paid really well to share it. For me, and I think for most of the girls that are part of the business, the reward comes in seeing other people have success. Having success with the program and getting, whether it's weight loss, because we're not all about weight loss, we're all about becoming the best version of ourselves through health, or whether it's watching someone achieve something, with this business, to be able to say yes to more, to feel like they're a part of something, to be able to add value, to inspire others, and just to have fun again, because life gets really stressful, especially this time of the year. We're all, trying to get all the presents. We're all trying to get, organize the food for catering or whatever, and then we're going to eat too much, spend too much, and, feel stressful and go into the new year feeling a little bit blah, a little bit light in the wallet, but very heavy in other places. But this is really amazing in how it can help with that. So we get paid 3 ways: profit, commission, and lots of bonuses. And a lot of those are based around teaching. So there isn't one person sitting pretty in this organisation, which is what I really love the most. Okay, I was in the government. I'd been there for 12 years. I was never going to be the chief of defence or the CEO. Let's talk about Woolies, for instance. All right, when you start in Woolies or Coles, wherever you guys are, you start down the bottom, and you do your introductional or whatever, and then you work towards some of these next promotions up in maybe the chain. But each time you want to go for the next promotion or the next one up, you're going up against all your friends, all your buddies that you've worked with down here. You're probably even going up against people outside of that store or supermarket or externally, because they're probably advertising everywhere. And the chances of you getting these will really depend on sometimes on who you know, what you know, and what, how much time you've given up on your life outside of work to really make that position happen. And when you get to these these promotions, you've probably got a set wage of some sort, say 40,000, and you might get your 4 weeks a year. You're living, working your ass off for the rest of the year just to get your 4 weeks off and to get a pay that is just paying the bills. We're working to pay the bills and we're not getting to live. And it's just going a little bit backwards. But the chances of me, keep in traditional business of keeping climbing up towards the CEO are slim to none of getting there. I owned a restaurant for 3 years also. No one wanted to own that after I owned it. No one wanted the stress. I was living it and breathing it. And even when I was at home, I was sleeping it. But, they've got their board of directors and then their area managers and the site managers. And it's just quite cutthroat, in the normal traditional business. I love this because ours is more like this. Sure, we have a top position called NMD, and we do have various promotional levels. All right. And we do start off at the bottom. Not like this one, because you can start at the bottom, but you can also come in the mid-range, and you could skip all these people, and these people will hate you for it because you've come in over the top and won this position. With our structure, we all start at the bottom, and someone links arms and looks after us and guides us. And I won't even say someone, because it's a team there. They're there to help you and support you to grow. If you just want to get your product cheaper, cool, we'll show you how to do that and get you to the next level. So you're getting your product cheaper or for free. If you want to bank $500 a month, again, we will show you how to do that, map it all out and help you succeed that. If you want $2,000 a month, again, we will work with you and guide you on how to create that and how you too can help other people work towards whatever their goals are. If you want to go all the way to the top, you do, but that's what I like. There isn't one person sitting up the top. We all get that opportunity to do so. And there's no glass ceiling. We're not going to get up there and just get our 50,000 a year. We can keep growing this. There's no dollar figure there. And, you know, I think, you know, the more I talk about money, the more people might think that it's about greed a little bit, but it's not, because with money comes more opportunities. I can help more people if I have more money coming in, which is great. For others, it might be just more travel, more opportunities. It might be help their family more in different ways. It's different for each and every one. So I'm going to grab Stacey now. She's going to share how this business came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Hey everyone, thank you very much, Jana. So this came into my life 2.5 years ago, and at that time we were struggling, my partner was struggling on one income with having twins. Sorry, I'm a solo parent of 3-year-old twins, might need to mention that one. Yeah, so we were struggling on one income, and I needed to look at either getting back to work or doing something to basically help with the household bills and stuff like that. So being from the hospitality industry and 2 kids under the age of 3, childcare was just going to basically guzzle all of that up, and then I'd have to go home and do all the mum jobs and be exhausted at that same time. So basically I said no to begin with, to be honest. I was scared shitless. The fear came over me, and I was like, what if I don't make any money? What if I can't find anyone to sell the products to? What if I fail was a huge one. And to be honest, I mean, I didn't think about the other side of that coin, which is what if I actually fly? And guess what? 2 years later, I'm still here. I've just signed up for my 3rd year. I'm flying, baby. So pretty much it's been an epic journey, emotionally, financially, and everything else in between with my health and wellness and all of that sort of stuff. So I then left my partner, and I was struggling with the fact that I was a solo parent. So in saying that, this business definitely gave me that time to be at home with my kids while we were adapting to a solo parent lifestyle, while they were adapting to dad not being around anymore. And my business still flew along with flying colors, and when I needed to take that time, I could, and my business would still go, which was really cool for me. So like I said, you know, a couple of years later, I'm still here. I'm still loving it. My health is the best it's ever been. My kids' health is the best it's ever been. And we are so free to do so much more financially and emotionally. This business, this community has been so good for me as a solo parent. I've got mums around me which I can bounce ideas off. They can help me when I'm low. You know, we don't just work as individuals, we work as a beautiful team of people who support us throughout everything. So it's been absolutely amazing for me, and I will be here for many years to come. And that's pretty much it from me, Jana.
Thank you. Oh, gotta find me. Beautiful. Like I said, everyone comes in for so many different things. Yes, we've got lots of mums, we've got lots and lots of women. We do have some amazing men in the business too. It's not just for the girls, I promise. But I know when growing up for me, back in the school day, girls were horrible. But now that we're a bit older and we're past all that horrible stages in our life, women are friggin' amazing. And that's what I love about this community now. Like, everybody's in here to help everybody. And, you know, there's none of the just putting up with tired of being tired, sick of being sick, and all the BS excuses we can give ourselves to stay there. We now have this amazing program, product, opportunity, community, and that's why I love Juice Plus, because it bridges the gaps in all those areas, whether it be with your nutrition and your health, whether it be with community connection, relationships, self-development, and then financial. Like I said, you know, we're excited for Hannah and what this can be for her, but it is different for each and every one of you. So hopefully we got most of your questions answered. If you missed the beginning or we haven't quite got everything answered, please reach out to whoever it was that invited you along to watch this event, whether it be live or recorded, and get those questions answered. Because if you're anything like me, you will have plenty of questions to ask. But it's just about your health. You know, if you're always finding that you're, you know, just don't have enough energy, or you're always injured, or you're always getting a cold, or you just know you're not eating well, then, you know, maybe the program and products for you. If you're finding yourself, you know, just wanting to connect and just wanting to have more relationships with someone, maybe it's just the community you need. And then also financially, if you've got big goals, you want to see more of the world, you want to, if you're a shopaholic, this is great. We've got a beautiful event with girls just wanting to have funds. Whatever that reason, you might just want to get ahead of your mortgage or whatever, then this could be that perfect opportunity to do so. But again, thank you to all the girls who shared tonight. Massive congratulations to Hannah, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon.